Born Queens and Gentle Xenos. Coming to you live from Rick Priestley's palatial mansion. This is the #1 Xenos shit show on the internet, the Creature Conference. And here is your host, Mr. Ping.
Hello and welcome, boys, girls, children of all ages, to another Creature Conference. I am your host, Modern Synthesist, otherwise known as Mr. Pink, and I'm here with my dear buds, Hydra. Want to say hello, Hydra?
Hello.
Hello. And Flynnhammer.
Hello.
That's me.
Want to say hello, Flynnhammer?
That's me. Hello.
Hello, hello. Thank you both for joining me on this March evening. And yeah, happy to be here with you. I need to get back to working on Flynn's Tyranid Dominatrix because it's been a while. I was on vacation and then it was just like a continued vacation. But I got technology on my side because I used to have like a little like actual phone in the top right hand corner saying like how long I've been working on this. I don't know why I started doing it. It's not actually a timer of how long I've been working on it. It's just this is the current time. So because I started that, I have to finish that. And then up in this corner is Hydra working on cool stuff. Hydra, what are you working on?
I am working on my heart cell for hemorrhage.
Hemorrhage, which is a miniature agnostic independent game, right?
Correct. Where you play little cells in the decaying body of a god.
It was created by Implausible Knight, right? That's the...
Yes.
So if you're interested in learning about hemorrhage, I would suggest going and looking up Implausible Knight on Instagram. When Hammer's feeling generous, he might be able to put Implausible Knight's Instagram in the chat over on YouTube. Hello to our friends out in YouTube land. I see Symbio Joe. I see Diana. And I see Tom Wilson. So that's the top chat. Let's see if there's anyone hiding in the live. Nope, that's it.
I have seen Symbio Joe as well.
Oh yeah, so wait, let's do the thing before we forget the thing. So we're coming to everyone live from a room in Rick Priestley's palatial mansion. Who did it last time? Do you guys remember? Do I need to do it?
Let me consult the sacred charts.
You have a chart from last time we streamed? Wow, I'm impressed.
No, I have the list.
The list.
Oh, because we were doing last time was the AMA, and it was we celebrated our anniversary.
Yes.
Did we let Symbio do it? Wasn't Symbio on with us? Or am I hallucinating?
Symbio joined us, but we all did it.
Oh, we all said which part was our favorite room?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, screw it, I'm doing it. We're coming to you live from... What can I choose? Oh, we're coming to you live from Rick Priestley's secret surveillance bunker, because we've had some stupid drama on my street of late, and we're buying security cameras because of the stupid drama on our street. That's fun.
What?
Never thought I needed them.
Did you say stupid drama or stupid grandma?
Actually, Hydra, buddy, you should ask. It's a little of column A and a little of column B. The stupid drama may be from a stupid grandma on our street.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I won't go into detail. Anyway. That's our fun thing. So we're coming from the yes, Rick Priestley's surveillance bunker, which is...
Oh, that's fun.
I don't know where it is, but the next time Hydra draws Rick Priestley's mansion, we'll make sure to add the surveillance.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to have a surveillance camera?
I don't have it yet. I haven't put them up. I've bought them. I need to put them up hopefully this weekend. But like we got a like a surveillance thing for like our doorbell. And it feels weird, man. Like I've been listening to podcasts about how like all this like Ring surveillance tech is not really needed, and that because of the internet and because of like politicians, we believe that the world is far less safe than it used to be. But the actual proof on the ground is that the world is far safer than it's ever been.
Yep.
But politicians are just making us afraid. And these companies are trying to like sell us this crap we don't need because we're afraid. And it is the case that like the popular doorbell company Ring has gone on record as saying that their mission is to zero out crime, which basically means like set up a surveillance system in every neighborhood so that if any, well, allegedly, so that if any crime happens, they can surveil it and like give the video to cops and the cops can go and find the person.
Jesus.
But this is trusting
What's wrong
cops.
with just
Sorry?
what's wrong with the companies? Can you not just sell surveillance stuff and be like, hey, this is your camera, this is your house, be happy?
Because
no, they go out and suddenly claim to save the fucking world.
they're American tech companies. They're insane.
And
This
that's so
is
stupid.
so
But-
Simon. That's how companies normally start with the whole. This is what we're doing. We're doing it for this bit, and then they have to rebrand or they go and try and get investments. We're going to change the world with this, and it's all the corporate speak for it, and everything they try to hide behind. Like the original
hate
idea was
this.
basically, you're out of the house and you want to make sure you can get your parcel delivered.
Yes, that's
That
how
was
Ring
it.
started. However, I'm going to a deep rabbit hole here. If you want to learn more about this, you should look up a podcast called 404 Media. It's actually an independent journalist-founded, journalist-run media company. 404, like error 404. Like if you go to a website and you can't find the right website and it's a 404 error. If you look up 404 Media, they do a lot of reporting on surveillance stuff, and they've been doing a lot of reporting on Ring. And the most concerning thing that Ring has done recently is that they took out a Super Bowl ad about how Ring has turned on AI on default. Turn this on for everyone who has a Ring doorbell camera, and it's this thing they call Search Party. And they tried to sell it at the Super Bowl as like, this is a happy, shiny thing you can use to find dogs in your area. If people lose their dog, you can have your camera network with all the other cameras in the area and you can look for this dog. But it didn't take anyone very much imagination to realize that what Ring is actually doing with this is that they're pioneering technology that can be used to surveil people. And like, just as you can upload a picture of a dog and then you can try and find it in your neighborhood, soon you'll be able to upload a person and you'll be able to watch where they go in your neighborhood. So sketchy shit from Ring, man.
That's why so coming back to my question.
Yes.
We have a surveillance camera after
Yep.
a couple of years ago, someone tried to break in next door and all of our neighbors told us. And then we looked at our door and saw that someone tried to break into our house as well.
What? Uh-oh.
Yeah, there were little marks. Like we kind of dug into it, and the average time they take is like 30 seconds. And if they don't get into your house after 30 seconds, they're usually gone.
Yep.
And
your door is really
fall.
intense. I feel like your door, I don't know if that's normal for Germany, but it looks like a very efficient door.
Our front door is kind of old.
Oh, okay.
So they did not. I think they did not try it there, so we were not concerned. And then I went down to the basement.
Yeah.
And there were obvious signs that they tried there because they were thinking that those doors are weak doors, easily to be pried open.
Yeah.
And yeah, haha, take that, fuckers. It is not.
Good.
Long story short, my wife insisted that we get these cameras,
Yep.
and it has taken me quite a while to adapt to that, to have the feeling that when I'm going outside, I'm constantly watched.
I didn't actually think about that part. The thing that I struggle with is, huh?
Well, the first thing was that just let me quickly finish.
Sorry.
First, no worries. To be watched by even by my wife. I think they are experiments that show pretty clearly that people who know that they are being watched start to behave differently than they would usually.
Yep.
So that is one thing, and the other thing is that uh, what we did was we bought a system that does not go online.
Yes.
There's a small server in the house, and all the data just stays in the house, and it
Same.
has no connection to the internet.
Yes.
I think it's so easy for, like, our neighbors were like, hey, that were other neighbors, and they said, hey, we bought these, what's that, Google
Nest
door
or something?
system.
Okay, yeah. Go on.
And we were like, okay, that's interesting, but where do you save your data? And they were like, oh, that's pretty easy. That's linked to our Google Drive. I was like, so Google knows who's coming and who's going all the time. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Mhm.
Yeah, but it was so easy to set up. Yes, it's supposed to be easy.
Yeah.
It's using your laziness against you.
Exactly. Welcome to
Stupid
Google.
fool.
I've done that. Not with the home security, but I've done that.
Of course, it's a convenience thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I felt really odd for quite a while to have this thing around.
My issue with it is that if you can see, you want to look. So it's like I didn't really worry about like what was happening at my house before we got the doorbell camera thing. We did not get
Yep.
Ring, to be clear. And but once I got it, I'm like, oh, maybe I should check in. Oh, and like the creepy thing is that like it logs whenever my wife or I leave the house.
Yep.
So like if I'm like, hey, can you walk the dog this morning? And she's like, yeah, and then I like leave the house and I go to work, I can like see whether she's walked the dog or not, which is a level of
Yep.
surveillance that I don't really want to have.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's something I felt I feel is can be really tricky for a relationship. So being called and being told that, hey, I see you're still at home. As you're still at home, you can do this and that. It's like, uh-huh.
You've actually had that
Yeah.
experience?
Yeah.
Oh no, I have not had. Fortunately, we have not reached that level. I will not stand for that experience.
But it's, it's tempting. It
Yes,
can be
agreed.
convenient. Yeah. It's not an accusation, but it can be convenient to
Yeah.
say, hey, I can see where you are, and I can tell you that we need this and that. Now go and do that. Yeah, in Germany, there's a saying, trust is good, control is better. But
Oh.
I think the opposite.
Yeah. Yeah. I would agree with you on the opposite. So, talking about shiny happy things that you were trying to get into before I derailed that, you were talking about how you saw Symbio Joe. Tell me more.
Yes. Last weekend was Tactica in Hamburg. I was there. Surprise.
Yep.
And it was a blast. I think it was the best Tactica I have ever had so far.
Great.
Of course, because Symbio was there.
Yes.
Because we met for the first time in person.
Cool.
That was pretty great, even though it was pretty brief. But that show was packed, so that was really crowded.
Yep.
And it was, to me, it was fantastic on very, very different levels.
Yep.
So the first level is my well, even emotionally, it was several levels. One is it's the third time that I've been at Tactica, and the
Yep.
first year I was really a visitor. I was just a hanger-on to all the other guys who knew everyone and were talking to everyone, and I was just standing there next to them being like, hey, yeah, I'm feeling like a guest here, like a
Yep.
welcome guest. No
Yep.
no hard feelings to anyone, but it didn't feel like I was belonging there.
Yeah.
And the second year was like, okay, I knew a couple of folks from last year and we chatted a bit and still was a bit off the whole thing.
Okay.
And this year it felt like so being part of it.
Cool. Congratulations.
Yeah, well, last year, for example, there are other content creators, and last year, well, there are two of them who I always have thought they don't like me.
Oh,
And one of them, I thought he does not really like me, and
Mhm.
the other one was like, yeah, he was basically tolerating me, and I
Oh.
have seen him over the last 2 years in various places, um, and like our contact has been very slowly growing, but this
Yep.
time we met, he was like, "Oh yeah," and big hugs and all that, and that was pretty interesting to observe. That if you see folks regularly, that uh, even though people you think who don't, where I think they don't like me, that can change. That was great, and the Project Ganaros thing was a major kicker. I prepared. We have this Discord where I try to get people who are enjoying this project together.
Mhm.
And there was one in preparation for Tactica. One dude said, "Well, I have prepared 3 bits packs." And someone else said, "I have 34." And then the
What?
discussion started what people were expecting of how many other folks they would meet, and I felt suddenly very insecure and was like, okay, so the one has 2. That how much am I going to do? And because the weeks before were super tight on time and anything,
Yep.
and I was like, maybe I cut this short, and maybe I don't bring any, and say, oh, no time, maybe this, maybe that. And in the end, I came around and said, well, I managed to somehow pack. At first, I thought I'd pack 12, then it was 15, and then it was 25.
Holy
Um,
cow.
yeah, and in the end, I traded over 30 parcels,
Wow.
and
Wow.
that was crazy. Just like meeting folks constantly. I was there just one day.
Yep.
And when I take this down, I was there for about. It started at 10, and it went until 19. So for about, let's say, 9.5 hours. In 9.5 hours, I traded 30 parcels.
How many
And
days
that
is
was
the event?
2 days,
2 days.
but I
Okay.
was just one
Yeah.
day there.
Yeah.
So that was incredible. And I on the Omentide Discord, someone was saying, "Hey, I'm sending you all greetings from the Tactica," and he was like the second in the row. 2 hours before the show opened, he was already standing there.
Oh.
That was amazing, and I think that was so. This is the meeting people who are listening to a podcast and um, giving you a direct feedback into your face is incredible. Because like if you write something in the comments, that's one thing, but if you meet people in person, that's always something completely different.
Yep.
And that was just fantastic. So on a podcast level, that was great.
Great.
On the 28 Project Gnaus, it was amazing. And it was, but the real kicker was the Omentide game we brought. So I built the board.
How did the resin pour
And
go?
great.
Good.
No leaks, no nothing.
Good.
And the board I didn't play a single game because I was running around doing other stuff, talking to folks and shit.
Yeah.
But my teammates were giving constant demos on that board. There was not a
Great.
minute where no one was playing there. So I assume that I don't know around 9 or 10 games have been made on just that one day.
Cool.
I don't know how many they did on the Sunday.
Yep.
And having constant feedback on the game, like this constant positive feedback, has been incredible. And there have been other podcasters and seasoned tabletop players try out the game, and fun story. Like on Friday, I talked to. We shared a room. Another dude from another podcast, and
Mhm.
me and one of my friends. And he said, "Well, yeah, I have all this stuff I need to get rid of, and hey, I have this from Archon Studio. There's this terrain set, and there's the super large fish in there. If you can have it, if you want, because I don't have any use for it."
Yep.
And I said, "Yeah, great. That's amazing. A huge fish carcass is perfectly for Omentide."
Yep.
And then I wrote him today and said, "Hey, we were talking about this set," and he said, "Yeah, you know what? I would rather keep it myself because there's this dude who's made this game about the beach and dead fish and all that. You might have heard about it, Omentide, and I really want to build a board now, and I can use all those
Amazing.
stuff myself."
You're like, that's me, bud.
Yes, of course. He was just joking, but
Oh,
that
gotcha,
was
gotcha, gotcha. Sorry.
that was peak because you know, when someone is new to the scene and new to tabletop, I think you can feed him almost any game and he will like it. He will
Yeah.
like the experience. I think that's the reason why we played Warhammer for such a long time.
Yeah.
And having all these seasoned and experienced players and especially content creators, like not just a young lad that likes Lovecraft and is into the setting or anything like that, but people who have serious experience try out the game and are being hyped and on fire about it and
Yeah.
planning and doing stuff. That is something completely different. Something I have not experienced before, and we were invited to make a demo during the live stream from the Taktika. There's a
Cool.
a German YouTube channel that's called Diced.
Yep.
And we used to have a little complicated relationship with the dude who's running that show.
Yep.
Because
Who's running
he's
Diced or who's running Tactica?
yeah, who's running Diced.
Okay.
And he is yeah, he invited us to the stream. We played the game not with him but with his co-host, and this co-host can be really a cynic and
Yep.
be a little tard. And we were told up front that we're Dice Dennis, so the host of that channel said, "Well, I'm sorry, I don't have time, but here you can have like my co-host, and you can make fun of him because he only likes Space Marines and Warhammer.
Yeah.
That's okay." And I was like, "Uh-oh, okay, we'll see how this goes."
Yeah.
And yeah, it took us about 20 minutes, and the dude was hooked. He was all
Good.
into the game and was really excited
Sorry,
about it.
Simon,
And
did you say he was hooked?
yes,
Using
love
fishing
the
puns
term.
now?
Yes, it doesn't work well in German, so I have to do it in English.
Good.
Yeah, and even after the camera were off, he was like, "Yeah, dude, this was real fun."
Good.
So yeah, all around, like, and there are other things happening. Like this one dude from Berlin showed up and said, "Hey, I knew that he did that, but kind of, you know, put it on the back of my head." He took one of my artworks and has sculpted a head from that artwork
Oh.
in 3D.
Yeah.
And he had printed 130 of those heads.
Oh, I
And
think I
pulled out
saw
this
that in your
bag and was
story or
like,
something. You
yeah.
posted. Cool.
He pulled out this this bag and was like, "Yeah, I printed those. You can give those away to whoever you seem fit."
Oh, that's
That
so
was
sweet.
very generous. Yeah. And there were others, like there's this game called The Wield, like the forest.
Yep.
And that's a small but very camaraderie community.
Yep.
And one of the guys who is, you know, who's hopping on and off and here and there, He came by and gave us like a little support pack, like drinks and some snacks and all that.
Oh, neat.
That was amazing. Yeah, so long story short, this was a massive love fest of community togetherness, and lots of friendship and welcome hugs. And we had that's the last thing I want to tell you, is the amazing story of how we came about to our booth, because the venue has undergone some constructions in the last year.
Yeah.
The plan for which booth is where, or which table is where, basically, booth sounds very large.
Yep.
So who goes where was not finished until I think January.
Oh, okay.
And they had not seen all of it when they were making the plan of who was going where. So when we arrived, so there's this one game from Germany I don't want to talk too much about,
Mhm.
but they have, let's say, they've put lots of money into their game, and therefore are kind of doing the aggressive marketing
Yep.
style. And they took lots of space. They arrived first in the room where 5 things were supposed to happen.
Yep.
So us and 4 others, one was them. They arrived first, and they took half of the room as the space for them.
Oh, great.
Later on, we heard from one of the organizers that they did not really behave very nicely.
Mhm.
So long story short, they took lots of space, and then the organization had to come by and be like, yeah, you are taking up way too much space, and you need to shrink down. And they were complaining and blah blah blah. So by the time we arrived, or the first of us arrived from Magabotato, there was, I don't know, a space left. There was actually no space left for us,
Mhm.
because we were kind of sharing a spot with someone else,
Mhm.
and because the other one has been taken away so much place from the first one, he had moved onwards, and that left us with no space.
I see.
And then he said, well, I can move this box away, and then you have like 30-40 centimeters of this table. And that was by no way enough.
Yeah.
And you've experienced Zebo. He can be he can be a fun dude, but he can also be very intense, let's put
Yeah.
it that way.
Yeah.
And he went up to the organization and said, dudes, it's bullshit. You know, and all that. He complained a bit. And then we were very lucky, because the people who were renting out this place, because there was a change of responsibility, new staff, and that was their first rodeo, and
Yep.
therefore they were at the site in that afternoon. Usually they are not. They just hand over the keys and they're like, have fun. But they were there, and so the organization went on our behalf to them and said, hey, do you have any other space? Because apparently we have not enough. And they said, we don't, but we have this one room that was finished just last week. You know, a little bit clenched teeth because there was a massive TV in there, but you can use that if you're careful. And then we got this room, which was enough for us to spread all our merch, and have easily set up our 2 gaming tables. And there was a little niche at the end of the room, which a lovely sight onto a lake, and a little sofa in there. And that created,
wow.
that created the most amazing atmosphere, because you could sit in our place and you could chill in our place, and that made people return. Usually you just run around and then you're out because you want to, grab a bite or sit somewhere. And people were constantly coming back to us, and we're kind of naturally pooling in our place, and that was amazing. That was super cool.
Great.
The spot was the best. Yeah, and that caused some celebrities, like this German fantasy author.
Yeah.
who has been at the show, and he kind
Sorry,
of
is his
stopped by.
name Michael End?
No, I think he's dead.
I started reading the Neverending Story. Sorry.
Oh, nice. No, his name is
Mm-hmm.
Bernard Hennen. I think
Okay.
he wrote some books about dwarves and orcs and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm,
Anyway, he came
yeah.
and hung out.
So yeah, came and hung out. I hold the Omentide rulebook into his face, and he leafed through it and was excited about it. Oh, and one thing that I want to kind of not advertise here, but
You can
just want to
advertise.
tell. You know how we are constantly asked where to get tentacle rollers, right?
Yes.
And
Mm-hmm.
I tried to look it up, and I have, for fuck's sake, not found a good source.
Yeah.
So I went to Zebo with that and said, "Hey, we have this situation that I constantly get asked about this, and I have no good answer for that." And we were fooling around and be like, "Yeah, there should be a printable, blah blah blah, but people don't have printers, blah blah blah, this and that." So as his surprise for the con, he made our own tentacle rollers.
You designed them?
Oh.
Yeah, he sat down with our printer dude, and they kind of, I think they took a free file from Thingiverse, something like that. They adjusted it a bit so it
Yeah.
fit and rescaled it. So it's like the old one where you have 3 different sizes.
Great.
Yeah, we printed them out and had
Cool.
them at the fair. That was pretty amazing. I have still to try it out and see how it goes, and maybe we have to adjust a few things. But yeah, it was just it was one of those stick it to their face moments.
Yep. Well, let me know when you're happy with it, and I would love to spread the love.
Of course. Of course, when they're done, I will put them into your constantly growing parcel.
Well, you could also send me the files
Oh, that's right.
if you're open to it. And are you guys printing them in FDM or resin?
FDM.
Okay, well then I can talk to Spencer, because Spencer is like king of FDM.
Oh, that's
You might
true.
not even know how to like position it perfectly so that like the any stepping is like complementary to the process.
Mm.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Cool,
So
that's
that's my
awesome.
little
Go Zabel.
tactical recap. I'm a happy little chipmunk.
Good. Well, I'm glad it went so well because you were putting so much work into that table that you were working on our last stream, and it was looking super good. So for a moment there, I was sad that no one would get to play on such a beautiful table, but sounds like you pulled that out of the fire.
Oh yes. Again, until the very last. No, not the last possible moment, but it was pretty close in the end. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that other group that were there are really annoyed now
Because you got the
because you
good
got
room.
the best room without having to pay any extra for it.
Well, the beauty is we because we are there at the show for such a long time, we have never paid anything before.
Oh.
We have been always an auto include, which has been always very generous. But they're kind of changing things up a bit, and so I'm curious to see how it will work next year. So I'm really happy that it worked so well this year, because who knows what next year is. And yeah, I think it was just the perfect timing for me and my stupid little game to be there.
Cool. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Flynn, what have you
Yeah.
been up to?
A bit actually, hobby-wise. I've got a lot more of my Dogs of War painted now.
Yeah.
I've actually, since last stream, I would say I've got another 5 more units painted.
Mhm.
To do with them is print the banners off and the paper and then stick them onto them, and also paint the eyes which more than happy to do at a very later date, because
Painting eyes is no
right now I
fun.
just want to get them all painted. Yeah, painting eyes isn't fun. It takes a very long time to try and do it when you've got lots of models to do it on. The other bit I've been doing is, I know for some people this just seems pointless, but I just got that gamification of it. So on Reddit, you've got the achievements you can get, and one
Got
of them
what? Sorry.
is on Reddit. There's achievements you can
Yeah.
get. It's just that whole bit, me like the completionist bit. I want to complete these ones. One of them is stupidly annoying. It's the Rising Star achievement, where you've got to get 1,000 upvotes in the space of a month on when you first join a community. So
Okay,
I've
that's crazy.
joined, yeah, I've joined the Death Guard community, and I've posted a fair few posts, do a fair few comments, and I'm only at 485. They're going to be easy because I posted like the Demon Prince Sassy, and I got like over like nearly 180 likes on it. I thought, oh, that's going to be easy. It's going to be like what, five, 6 posts. That will do it. Got completely humbled on my next post when I only got 9, and the next one only got 8, and then 12, and everything else. Like, oh,
Do it for the
okay.
love of the art, not
This
for the
is not
happy
gonna
little
be-
shiny stickers.
Yeah. So I'm going to be cheeky and ask people who are watching the stream, can you go and upvote everything I've posted in the Death Guard
Oh my
chat?
God,
In the
Flynn,
Death
you did
Guard
not clear
Reddit
this
post.
by me. I don't know if I'm on board with this.
Oh, it's just a link. People don't have to do it if they don't want to do it, but I'm going to put it in the Discord later because I'm halfway there, and I'll have enough. If just 10 people do it, I
I
will have enough
don't
to get to it.
support your Reddit gambling. You know why Reddit
It's not
does that,
really
right?
gambling.
They need your
It's get
engagement so that they can
engagement.
sell more ads.
Yeah, but I've got an ad blocker, so they don't get ads on me.
Yeah, but everyone else gets ads, and you're just being like a cog in their advertising machine.
Yeah.
Dude, we are here as well. So go easy on Flynn and his little dreams.
Okay, good man. So
'Cause
speaking of your
it's
little
just- it helped me
dreams,
get stuff painted.
I put something up on the screen. Someone sent this to me this week. Everyone's seen this meme before. I want you to paint me like one of your Warhammer figures. I showed this to Nora. I was like, hey, check this out. And she's like, I don't get it. I'm like, oh, okay. So eyes are really hard to paint on Warhammer miniatures. And when people paint eyes, they look like this. And she's like, oh, okay.
So they're not just any eyes. Those are the eyes of stay strong for the Emperor, brother.
Oh, it's that meme Space Marine dude.
That
The
like,
Ultramarine.
it's that really bad painted Space Marine,
The
which is the meme.
meme.
Yeah, but it's also the one that's like eBay Pro painted level and all that sort of thing.
Okay.
It's those exact eyes. I just photoshopped
Okay.
it on. It's brilliant.
Okay. Well, congratulations. I hope you do well on Reddit. I forget to post on Reddit sometimes, so I like literally just posted. What did I post on Reddit? Oh, I
Dom?
posted that I started on this big beauty, the Dom. And I baited people with like previous pictures of Doms I've worked on. I haven't gone to check how the post is doing. I just posted it up and kind of forgot about it because that's how I do with Reddit. And then like someone was like, "Oh, did you ever finish your creepy giant lictor what's the word I'm looking for? Norn Emissary? Like the Metal Gear Solid lictor, I called it. I'm like, oh yeah, I did, and I never posted that on Reddit, so I should probably post that.
Yeah.
Funny is, I don't know how Reddit works.
It's like a forum.
Yeah, I've heard
everything's
about
like-
that, but every time I end there because I'm searching for something. Yeah, there's a Reddit for it, blah blah blah. I look at it for 2 seconds and then I'm out.
Yeah, it's like a thread structure, but they like nest the threads so it can get confusing looking. But it is like people have, well, this has been happening for the last couple of years. This is not me, this is not me being a conspiracy theorist, but there has been proof that Google has deliberately made its algorithm worse because they want people to pay for ads to get to the top of like the algorithm. So
Yeah.
it doesn't work when like the actual algorithm works well. So they had to like stealing a word from Cory Doctorow, they didn't shitify their search experience so that the ads could be more relevant. So most people,
Okay.
when they're looking for something, they look for it on Reddit because the Reddit algorithm actually gets you useful information.
Yeah. There are some
Okay.
good subreddits that I use, like Warhammer instructions,
Oh,
because people post up like a new kit comes out and they scan the instruction manual in and post it on there.
that's smart.
But when you
Like
get
that.
like old kits that you bought like secondhand and the instructions aren't in there, it
Yeah.
helps quite a lot. You can just search there and there's typically some instructions, and especially with the old Forge Rod ones, those kits, which just
Oh, that's a
they,
really good
they
use
had
case. I didn't think about that.
they had instructions, but that was just a picture. So if you're
Yep.
getting like a secondhand Forge Rod kit or a recast Forge Rod kit, they don't come with instructions. So you're a bit, okay, let
No,
me look at this
not that we
picture of the
would
actual
ever buy
model.
recast Forge World kits. I
Out of production recast, yes.
mean, I might have one sitting on my desk over there.
Yeah.
Talking about old NIDs,
Yeah.
have you seen the new one from Eel Studio?
What? That weird guy who you posted who's doing like Armorcast stuff?
Yeah. Eel
One
Studio
of them looked
is
good. The other ones were kind of like a bit messy for me.
Which studio?
yeah. Eel Studio
Studio.
is kind of doing second edition vibe tune stuff.
But like
Which is
wacky Armorcast second edition.
yeah, but he has like some really cool Hormigaunt Termagant
Oh, okay. I don't know if I
files.
saw those. Okay.
I got some of that in my birthday advent calendar
Cool.
that my friend is doing for me, and they are pretty cool. He printed them the size that the current ones are, so they
Yeah.
look very large next to the old ones, which
Yeah.
kind of make clear how the scale creep has crept up on everyone. But
Yeah.
How am I spelling his name?
like eel, like the
Eel.
wormish fish.
I heard Guild.
I had eel as in IL.
Ah,
Eel.
gotcha. How do you say eel in German?
Aal.
Eil.
Aal.
Eil.
Instead of the E, just A.
And how do you say squirrel?
I should.
The best. My favorite.
Eel. Eel. Is it Eel Heel Studio?
Oh, that's possible, yeah.
Yeah, that's found it now. Oh, he
Good man,
follows
Flynn.
me. Huh.
See what I'm talking about? It's like Armorcast, but like wild.
Yeah.
I like it.
And the new one is quite fun. I enjoyed it. Not the front, which is kind of obvious, but the side is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think he's done an extremely good job of like it basically looks like it's like a copy pasta of the armor plates on
Epic.
the armor plates on the Armorcast Exocrine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like it. I just don't like it that it's a 3D print.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of impressed that it's a 3D print because I feel like
Yeah.
when you're doing 3D prints, and a lot of the Tyranid 3D prints I see are like very, how do I say this? Very, God, I don't know the right word. Kind of cleanly rendered, but like there's spikes everywhere and there's like ribs everywhere, but like the spikes and the ribs look well done. Whereas the stuff that guy's posting looks like it has like some style to it. You know what I mean? It has like a
Oh,
aesthetic that is not
Yep.
just like I put
it,
like perfect spikes everywhere. It's like, yeah,
It's
that's the part that
it's
appeals to
the
me.
second
oh,
edition
Yeah,
scratched into
charming.
clay.
but I
Like, it made
oh,
me think he hand
what's to say?
sculpted
It
it.
fits the
Yes,
yeah, that's what I mean. It
that's why I
fits
like it so
the
much.
epic, like the designs of the epics I've got up to go to armor cast. For me, it's just like because I've got all the other stuff in armor cast in the armor cast resin,
Hey, some of us don't.
I want it to be in that in not in that specific resin, in like casted resin, not just printed resin,
Yeah.
for that weight to it and everything else. So it just fits. It just feels like it's just I'm picking up the armor cast and then I'll pick up this, and it's just like it feels the same because I know with this with modern resin, you'll just hollow out the inside, make it light, and to not use as much resin,
Yeah.
and for obviously other safety reasons, and it will just be like it. I know like I know that's like a personal thing for me,
No, I
but
get
that's
it.
just what it is. It's like I want this as a side channel. That's why I like the Rust Belt minis. What they're doing is even though he's hollowing out the outside, you still have that weight of what he's doing with those chaos tanks. I just wish
Yeah.
that was the same thing because you could easily, he could, to be honest, he could do a 3D print, send it off to Curtis. Curtis could make a really good mold of this, and it would be the
Yeah, but the problem is then you have to worry about distribution. Distribution is
yeah.
not
No,
easy.
that's the bit.
That's
That's the only bit,
the the
and
the killing factor in STLs is the distribution is so easy.
Yes.
And you don't have to
yeah,
worry about production costs or packaging. You just send someone a file
yeah,
and then they worry about all that.
Yeah, and the speed is amazing.
Yeah.
At which
yeah.
stuff can be produced.
Hey, listen, I might do things by hand, but I understand the value of STLs.
Yeah.
But I honestly, my current pet theory, conspiracy theory, is that STLs are what killed green stuff. Not now, not everyone having their 3D printers, but like Games Workshop sculpts less stuff in putty, more stuff in digital over the years. That's been happening for like a decade now. They're ordering less green stuff. I don't know how much they ordered, but maybe they ordered some. And then like the community, greater miniature making community, less stuff in green stuff, more stuff in computers.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Anyway, that's my conspiracy theory.
To be honest, it's not really
That,
much of a
that's quite
conspiracy.
possible. I mean, there's still a lot of companies out there sculpting by hand,
True.
but it has become um like a collector's
Cottage
item.
industry.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's for something that is for lovers
Yeah.
who are especially looking forward to that kind of style.
Yeah.
For example, Spellcrow uh, has a game called Agatoria,
Mhm.
which is I think 10 millimeters size scale,
Yeah.
and they're sculpting everything in green stuff, and
Cool.
those sculpts are incredible because they are so small and still so detailed.
Yep.
And when you see them on the picture, of course you can see that they're smaller, but I saw them last year because some of the dudes from Magabotato are excited about the game.
Yep.
I'm not about the game, but the sculpts are incredibly good.
Nice. And then we got our, it's not a company, but got our Lord and Savior Boris,
Yes.
who's
Well,
doing,
he is kind of a company, right?
yeah. But no, but like company to me feels like a larger organization, like with like a lot of resources behind it. These are more like
Yeah, that's right.
individuals, independent sculptors. Yeah. Oh, something I randomly wanted to talk about. Did you guys see the new orc that Games Workshop just previewed?
Nope.
So they I only bring this up because we're talking about like Old Hammer, and I feel like it's very Old Hammer. Flynn, did you see it? You must have.
Yeah, sorry.
Zach, where the heck is my Hammer link? I purged it.
Oh,
Community. This is another one of those potato can things where someone got a shot of it and leaked it, and now they're like, okay, fine, we'll show it to you. This is gonna go up
Which
to the
is
rows.
still feels a little hoaxy to me.
Yeah. So here it is. Here's the orc, in case you haven't seen it. I'm gonna have to cut this out of my video. I'm working on the dominatrix. I only bring it up because it feels very vintage orc to me. Like it's allegedly this is going to be in the new 40K box set, and allegedly they're painted up as goths.
The
What?
way they phrased it in the email when it came out was this is in a multi-part kit. And then the article says this is a multi-part kit itself. I don't think this is going to be one of the in the new starter set.
Okay, well,
because everything in the starter set is always monopose.
Did I?
I
sorry.
think this is.
Did I say this is going to be in there? I was saying this guy's a goth, and then separately, I meant to say that the new starter set is supposed to be goths. So it's cool that they're going back to goths.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did say this is multi-part, so I guess this won't. Well, who knows? Like, no, if they'd done this push fit, they'd preview the push fit one first. They wouldn't talk about. I don't know what the heck they're doing. But anyway, he's cool. This looks like the better build. They showed another build, and I commented on. Oh wait, let's just preview the window. Why the hell am I doing this the hard way? 1 sec. Yes, get rid of that. Bear with. Yes, okay. It is this window. Okay, and all shit is up. All right, so we got this guy. I love his grot. I think his grot is amazing. Like
chin on him.
Hold on a sec. Look at
Yeah, he's fun.
What? Why doesn't this work?
It's the chin on the grot. Look at that chin.
Hold on. Bear with. What? That was the control for that. There we go. Look at this bruiser. Got a hell of a chin. I like that gun on his shoulder. So the rumor is that there's going to be goths in the new box set, and there's going to be like 24 grots or something. So I'm hoping they're kind of redoing the grots from the original 2nd edition Warhammer box set. And I'm hoping that the guns the grots have are that thing on his shoulder, because that looks really cool.
Yeah.
But
well, that is packed.
Come again?
That dude is packed. Like he's loaded up with lots of stuff, and
it's
I
supposed to be an armor
that
grot. You mean the
like
war
the
boss or the grot?
No, the grot, because he's like you cannot see any of his body.
Yeah, you're
it's
right.
Just stuff that he's carrying around.
He's supposed to be an armor grot, so I don't know if they're all gonna. I mean, a weapons grot.
Well,
ammo grot.
That's not a point of critique. I was just amazed by how much stuff you can put on a model and still make it look good.
Yeah.
I have to admit the orc on the other side absolutely leaves me cold. Yes,
really?
it might. Yes, it might be a reminiscence on old stuff, but it still is just a nod towards the old stuff, and it's not the old stuff. And I'm how can I put that nicely? I have seen so much orcs look like this one.
Okay.
It's the same orc claw. The head is used a million times over in artworks and whatnot before. There's the Iron Fist, yes. The weapon is it has way too many barrels, and of course it has rockets stuck to it, and it has a chain, and it has those magazines, and the legs are way too short, and of course he has those leather straps between his legs and the orc skull. Like, he is poster boy orc, and we have been fed this orc design for the last, I don't know.
Okay, Simon. Okay. What about this one? You're
Not
with?
seeing anything.
Guess we don't need this. It up yet? Lynn, do you see it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I see it with the little squig on the side. Yeah.
yeah. The squig we've seen like since since fourth edition, third
Yeah.
edition, fourth. Yes, the Vanderpool is the same. Well, he has a large mouth, which makes him look dumb.
Yeah. The thing with this one is the axe arm looks wrong to me. Like it looks too small.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. It might be the angle the picture was taken, but from this angle it looks like, hey, we ran out of digital green stuff and now he's this small.
Well, it looks like he's holding it up into the front, but if it's so small, he should be holding it up into the back. And I don't think that the arm lines work for up into the back. So I think it's just a too small up into the front thing. Anyway.
Yeah.
Flynn, are people saying anything in the chat about this?
So I'm just going to the bits, the specific ones. It's Radon says it's always been Goths. Symbio says that the grot is peak boss grot. Tom Wilson, I love grot. Symbio goes back. If they put in a cardboard garbot, as in the starts there, I think they put grots in all orcs. The little guy audience from Tom Wilson.
What?
Also from the Grot Rebellion guys, the Squigs got some tail, and it looks like his arm is disappearing under all those giant lats.
What's that? Why is that happening? Why? Oh no, I did a thing. Oh no, I'm breaking the internet. Whoops. Forgot this is in the same window that we were streaming in. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys because I saw it today and I wanted to talk about it. But apparently Simon is not thrilled.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Speaking of,
You're allowed.
Thanks.
Like, you don't have to apologize.
But I've
yeah.
come to the conclusion that I'm just fed up with the GW design, and they really have to jump very high to surprise me.
Ah, I see.
Uh,
What was the
what
last
they
GW design you can remember that surprised you recently?
I can very easily remember that because it was handed to me by no one other than our beloved Agent of Chaos, the no one else than Symbio Joe.
Oh yeah, tell me more.
At Tactica, he handed me a box of Chaos Space Marines, and it's the box from Huron Blackheart.
Corsairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
And holy crap, this box is a masterpiece.
Are you talking about the one that has Huron in it, or the one that's just like the conversion
Yes.
kits for the Corsairs?
No, that has Huron in it.
Okay.
That is so incredibly good because they have managed to create a box where everyone looks like on the one side coherent and on the other like as an individual character, and they have really gone out of the box with that. Like there's this alien saurian warrior.
Yes. Torellian?
Yeah, Reptilian.
Dog soldier.
And like there's so much even the Space Marines in there. Like there's this dude with the with all those skulls around his neck.
Wait, the guy with the
that
skull
feels
mask?
like, yeah,
Because that's the
skull
one that
mask and
bores me.
I feel like he has skulls and that's not very exciting, but on the other side it is something I'm 100% sure that has been shown in some sort of artwork before.
Oh, okay.
I have seen this design and they have turned it into a miniature, and that is really cool.
Cool.
Like he has this resting, menacing pose.
Yeah.
That was amazing. There's this lady on this floating disc.
Yeah.
That looks incredibly good. Like every single character is amazing. The magician is the one that is the weakest, I think.
Oh yeah. Hiker or whatever. Sorcerer, I guess
Yeah.
they call them.
He's in
Yeah.
that regard, he's pretty cool because he has this broken iron halo kind of thing as a weapon.
Yep.
Which is cool, but other than that, he's way behind the others. But that box just had me staring at it for quite a while and
Yeah.
marveling at all the details. That was amazing.
Cool. So they can still surprise you.
Yeah.
Glenn?
The thing I was going to say about those new chaos for the Red Corsairs, when I first saw them, I thought, oh, these guys are going to be really cool Black Shield models. And for anyone who doesn't know, they are the
What is Black Shield?
in
I don't speak Space Marine.
Horus Heresy. They are the ones that were. They just basically gone. I'm not for my chapter anymore. I am just for whichever side they were on. So they would like get rid of their symbols and everything.
Oh, cool.
So like you could have Ultramarines that turn traitor, or like traitor legions that stayed loyal and everything. They just got rid of their symbols. But also you also have them in the Death Watch as well. And to me, it's like those models are really cool, and you can just go and build them and take any chaos symbols off, and you could use them as loyalists quite easily. They just like they were just like, this is going to be the best kit I think to get if you're a Chaos Space Marine player,
But
rather than anything else they had.
Aren't the Corsairs supposed to be like they're clearly not good, but aren't they supposed to also not be chaos?
Oh no,
Or have they
That's
just
how
been
they
lumped in?
started off.
Oh, they started. What?
That's how they started off. That was their starting point. That they were like, hey, we are like Huron Blackheart just was like, hey, I'm out here all by myself defending humanity from the worst.
Yeah.
And I could need some help, and he was never granted this help. And at
See,
some
that's
point,
more
he
interesting to
kind of
me
flipped.
than just like good guy, bad guy. Like,
Yeah,
but
the Badab War is I think the most interesting Space Marine part
yeah.
because it
I
has
I
so
can
much.
ruin the Badab War quite easily for anyone.
Yeah,
Oh, what? Someone might not
It's the
want that.
American War of Independence,
it's Space
where the British
Marines.
win. Because
Yeah.
basically they're going like, I'm fed up with paying these tithes and everything. No one's coming out to support us. Okay, we're going to take control of the system, the bad up system, and then like some people go along. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll go along with you. And then you've got the other ones that fought against them, the ones that were loyalist. Some of the ones that sided with the red, with what they were known as the time of the Astral Claw.
Astro Claws, right? Yeah, I love that name.
Then they became Corsairs afterwards. So that's where you have everything about the Caradons, with Tiberius the Red Wake being at the
Sick. They're
absolute
fun.
beast.
Dude, these are all the
is.
cool Space Marine chapters. Like, let's get more of these Space Marine
Yeah.
chapters. The other ones are dumb and
Yes.
boring.
Well, you've
They-
also got
they
the
are-
Lamenters.
The Lamenters
about
are
them.
in there. Like all the cool. It is Space Marines on Space Marines,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
in a very amazing way.
Not in a
Like
crummy
we-
Horse Heresy way, like in an actual interesting way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they are like some of those because they're like Huron Blackheart is definitely a crazy person.
I
but
love his model. I think
very
it's so cool.
Yeah, but he's very well regarded by everyone, and he's treating people good and all that,
Yeah.
and his brethren. And then there are those all the different chapters that
Yeah.
kind of work with him. Some because they are they think that Huron is right to do so. Others because they are kind of oath sworn to him, and
Yeah.
and there's so much depth to all these different characters. And for example, the Carcharodons are like these in the narration, the way they are displayed as sharks and
Yeah.
act like sharks. They just show up, bite, and then disappear again. Like
Ah.
it's very rich and interesting lore, which is very deep and very well thought
I
through.
like the black dragons from Bayab.
They were from the cursed 23rd founding, the Black Dragons.
Yeah.
But they are one, like, the Lamenters also, apparently, I think.
Mantis Warriors,
might
they're
be
cool
wrong on
too. They
this.
must be Bayab.
Mantis Warriors were part of the
Yeah,
Bad Up
they
War.
were part of the Bad Up incident, and I think they were almost wiped out during that. And well, we have this this German podcast called Beim Imperator nichts Neues, which is a pun on the book about the World War One. That's called Im Westen nichts Neues, which is very horribly displaying the horrors of the First World War.
Yeah.
From a German perspective.
Yeah.
And they have made, I think, 2 years worth of podcast around the Bad Up War.
Whoa. Okay.
And it was glorious.
Well, there's
and
people
at
out
some
there who
point,
make 2 years of content on the Siege of Rax or whatever. So
yeah, possibly, but it was very interesting. And what I love, at some point, someone some chaos, some traitor dudes bound a defeated loyalist captain to the tip of his spaceship.
oh man.
And then took the spaceship and ran this into a loyalist barricade. So with the
man.
dude at the tip screaming all the way.
Metal.
Yeah, very much.
Flynn, what else has been going on in the chat? Oh, sorry, Simon.
Oh no. But one last thing about the Bad Up War, that was something that really got me, that got my juices flowing when I read the Bad Up War.
Yep.
I made my Chaos Space Marine army for the Mantis Warriors, and I had this whole narration, because after the Bad Up War, which was started as a White Dwarf campaign, which is always fun. And I read that on the White Dwarf, and afterwards I wanted my I knew what I wanted to do for Chaos Space Marines, and I mixed all these Space Marines and Chaos Space Marine bits, and that was great. It was
I think
great.
that's why I like the Mantis Warriors so much, purely because of your Mantis Warriors.
Yeah, and I had absolutely no idea how they were. Like, they have certain characteristics and all that, and I just liked the logo, and I just liked a Mantis, and
that's fine. I support that.
Yeah.
I'm always contrarian with my armies. That's fine.
The chat. Radon goes, Black Shields from 30k are different from ones in 40k. 30k ones are basically pirates, and 40k ones belong to the Death Watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's basically it with the chat. Now, I've actually got a question for you guys. Seeing as we have a new DominaNid model being put on sale tomorrow,
God, dude, can we not talk about it?
Lashbit Prime, are
it's
you
the dumbest
buying it
model?
or not?
Can we not? Like, I forgot
Well,
it
I
was
think
happening.
that answers your question of you're not buying it.
No, hell no. I'm not going to buy it for anyone else either. Remember when I bought you guys the Parasite of Mortrax? I'm not buying you this. This is bad. This is bad. This is a terrible Tyranid model. Are you buying it, Flynn?
Well, what do I have? I kind of have to.
You have 13 Winged Primes that you could convert into it.
No, I don't have 13 Winged Primes. I only have 3 of those models.
Simon, are you buying it?
No. Why would I?
It's a good question. It's a good point. That was Flynn's question. Okay, people in the chat, are you buying the Lashwith Prime? Know that I'm going to judge you if you are.
The squid classes, I don't think I've got it here. Everyone's feelings on the primes. Good for bits, and then, oh damn.
It's not even good for bits.
I don't,
Like, it's got a screaming mouth that Simon might be into. It's got a weird rending claw that looks weird. And apparently is as strong as a Norn Emissary's rending claw, which everyone's mad about if you play the game. But and then it's got like okay. In all honesty, I haven't bothered looking at the model because I was so disappointed with it on first glance. Like, this is a nothing burger. I'm not interested. So there could be some amazing bits hiding in there. You know what, Flynn? For the good of the Tyranid community.
Look what you've made him do.
For the good of the Tyranid community. Wait, does it go on pre-order tomorrow?
Pre-order tomorrow.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is the fine people at Fenris Workshop have been supporting me like it's their job. I have a bunch of credits from Fenris Workshop. I will buy this terrible model from Fenris Workshop. Not from Games Workshop, from Fenris Workshop. And I will, I don't know, review it or something, or do an unboxing, and we'll see how boring it is. Just for the good of the community. And then Squid with Class can find out if there's anything worthwhile in it. Before you spend your own money, Squid. Unless you really want to buy it, I wouldn't recommend it unless, like, you know it's worth it. Because some people out there, I don't know if they watch this stream, or if they engage with my other content, some people out there are being very generous and buying their miniatures from Fenris Workshop. And every time you do, I get a little kickback, and Fenris Workshop gives me more contributions than anything else. So thank you for continuing to support the channel through your purchases from Fenris Workshop, because it definitely helps. They just emailed me this week, and they're like, hey, we've got more money to give you. And I'm like, aren't you guys tired of giving me money yet? They're like, nope, not yet.
That's
Do you know what we also would need to do once you actually have a look at this? Look at the kit once you get it. We need to put it on the kits for bits list where we think it will rank.
What's the lowest tier? F?
To be honest, I've got to have a look at it, but right now I'm gonna. I would say it would be D, E, F area, because
I haven't even seen the model.
it's
Not
it's
worth looking at.
it's the monopose. Like,
it's a
maybe the
Gumby
claw
Tyranid,
looks good.
Simon. It's like the weirdest, like, arms going everywhere pose you've ever seen. I mean, it could be a bad picture, but they've taken a lot of bad pictures of it.
I don't think it's actually the bits are going to be good for Tyranids. I think the bits will be good for Gene Stealer Colts.
What? Tell me more. That's interesting.
So you know, with Gene Stealer Colts, you get like they get the extra arm or something.
Yeah.
I think that is where that claw arm would work. /
Acolytes.
Or even aberrants.
Yeah.
You can have that big claw on an aberrant, I think would work.
Is the claw that big? I really have not looked at this model. I don't care.
Because the Prime was on a 50mm base. So factoring that in, it would be like quite good, I think.
What was the Winged Prime on?
50mm.
Okay. So many people on Reddit are just converting their own, and I'm so happy to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Reddit was not good.
I didn't say Reddit wasn't good.
Well, kind of.
Reddit's better than Twitter. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
X.
The one bit I'm actually happy
known
about.
as Twitter.
Is that how we rate things now?
Oh. Well, I'm mad that Twitter died.
The one bit I'm happy about is it's not in box set jail.
Yeah, it's because they knew they wouldn't sell any box sets. Oh, sick burn.
Yeah, but what would you put for the box set?
Flynnhammer. It's going to be more Gene Stealers. It's going to be another Parasite of Mortrex. What is the worst thing we could put in a box set?
Hive Guard right now.
Yeah.
Or Tyrant Guard.
I mean, there's some cool bits in those kits, but
yeah. No, but it's nice that it's not doing that.
Another Tridon.
But it's also
it's a good kit for bits.
Yeah, that's too good. That's also too expensive for a box set jail. That would
No,
actually
it's
make
going
it
to be
worth its
expensive
while.
box set jail. They want to make maximum money on box set jail.
No, they want to get rid of the shit they don't want for box set jail.
While making money, Flynnhammer. Think of the bottom line. Think of the shareholders.
But the bottom line is we're selling the one new kit in there that everyone wants, and we're getting rid of all the kits we don't care about.
Yeah, so they probably don't care about Trigons, and they probably got a lot of them on stock.
May I interrupt you? They
Absolutely.
are not caring about anything.
What?
They are not caring about anything. They are caring only about money. You treat them as they are still part of this hobby. They are not.
True.
They are just about the money. Sometimes GW reminds me of the freaking Scientology.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a shots fired, man.
Deep cut.
That's a deep insult.
Well, you know the main principle of Scientology, what that is, right?
Make money?
Yeah, make money, make more money, make even more money.
Yeah.
And when I think about GW, it feels like their main strategy for everything is this principle.
Well,
Totally right.
yeah.
So one question I have. The way that I feel about the Lash Whip Prime, is this how Space Marine players feel when they release another friggin' Lieutenant model?
No, they're going, oh, we've got another model, yeah.
Are they?
Don't care
Are they
how
like,
good it
this is
is.
boring, I want a better model?
I think okay.
Depends on how seasoned the player is that regards the model.
I would say it's the players that aren't like tied to a specific chapter. And what I mean, I don't even mean like the ones that are like Ultramarine players. I mean, because Ultramarine players will be like, oh, it's just another one. Like because like you get your Space Wolves players like, oh, it's another generic thing. I'm just saying it's like your Space Marine players that are just, I've got a new model, yippee. Because the other ones who are like they play a specific chapter will be like, oh, it's nothing specific. Like, I know there's one Space Marine unit you're really wanting them to redo.
Tyrannid, Tyrannic War Veterans.
Yeah. I want to see them redo that.
Look into my veins.
Just without the Ultramarine symbol on there.
Yeah.
Because of that's where the setting is right now.
But no,
and
it's
really
going to be
work.
Ultramarines, right? Like, they're Tyrannic War Veterans is an Ultramarine thing, isn't it? Tyrannic War.
That was because it was when they they came out in 4th edition when they did Battle for Macragge as the big starter set, so they would put it into that. But now you're on the 4th Tyrannic War. Everyone's got Tyrannic War vets.
Oh, I see.
In Primaris armor.
Oh,
so it's now everyone can have it.
That's Flynnhammer. Unfortunately, I feel like Games Workshop is not that smart, but that's a really smart suggestion, man. That any chapter could now have Tyrannic War vets.
Oh, but I think Games Workshop has planned that.
I don't think so.
Because what it seems to be is the big bad storyline, like since 8th edition, that big bad storyline doesn't actually happen in that edition.
Oh, is this the thing Valrak talked about?
Valrak talks about it a bit, and I kind of see where he's coming from, because a lot of Pariah Nexus stuff, with Necrons being the big bad, happened in this edition.
Oh, that's cool.
But in last edition, it was a lot of Chaos Death God was like the main story.
So there's still hope for Tyranids, because I thought they forgot about them.
Yeah, it's also, we kind of do need a wave 2. Like,
no, dude, we got a wave like 1.75. Like we got a double wave in one wave. I can't say we need a wave. Like, I'd love new Carnifex, new Warriors, maybe new Tyrant, although they'll use that as an excuse to take like the new Patriarch, please, /
new Broodlord.
Yeah.
We need no
but
that's an old kit.
The problem is that if they replace these kits, they're going to use them as an excuse to take out all the cool bits. Like, you don't want a new Tyrant, because the new Tyrant will not have a Winged Tyrant and a Walking Tyrant in one box. You have to buy 2 boxes. Or the new Carnifex will not have all those heads on it. Guarantee. Anyway. So I've spent this stream whittling the tail of the DominaNid here, Mr. Flynnhammer. I have made progress, but I have removed material from the model. So I need everyone's help in what we normally do, which is I need to say what percentage done the dominatrix is. Is it less percentage done than it was in the last video because I've been removing material? Or is it more percentage done than the last video because I've been refining material? Post your comments in the chat.
So,
let me know what you think.
Just so people know, last time we said it was 22% done.
Flynnhammer, you are a lovely human being because I did not remember. Thank you.
It's a good thing you put it in the stream titles.
Oh, geez. I forgot one time, I think. Didn't I? I think I forgot one time.
No, you did forget one time,
and I
then you
learned
added
not
it
to
in
do that
after the
anymore.
fact.
Because, dang. That's annoying.
Actually, no, you still actually haven't got it in for one of them.
Ah, dang it. Which one?
Creature Conference Stream 141.
Do you know what percentage it is? Can you save me from myself?
No, and also Work in Progress Wednesday, episode 60. You didn't put it in the stream title either.
Good thing I got you.
But it's, yeah, that's because it's just I'm on the live stream bit. But it's so for.
So which one was
Creature
it?
Conference 1. So Creature Conference 141.
1-4. Okay, yeah.
And Work in Progress Wednesday, /Thursday.
But do you know what percentage it's supposed to
60.
be?
No idea, but I know it's between these numbers. I can give.
Okay.
Because I'm just on the live page. We can have someone who would like to go and check it, but
who loves
and
us
do
more
the
than we
homework
love
for
ourselves?
us. So we have got some numbers. Symbio Joe has gone 22.5%. Radon has gone 24%. Tom Wilson says it has gone down to 20%. And Diana says it's gone to 28% because it's a measure of progress, not a measure of the model.
28 is a lot. I think Symbio captured that with the 22.5.
I would measure it in the time you have invested. And the progress you have made towards the goal.
Look at this guy.
And if you think that this has been an improvement of the whole situation, then it definitely is worth more than 0.5%.
Thank you, Simon. That is a very astute observation and very positive. So yeah, I have invested this time in it. I do think it's better than it was before. So this is the thing that I wanted to kind of comment on, that sculpting with green stuff can sometimes only get you so far. That you can, if you're really good, like Valbjorn good, you can sculpt green stuff super like rectilinear sharp edges. If you're lazy like me, you can get it most of the way there and be pretty happy with it, and then just come in and carve it out later.
May I give a maybe interesting hobby tip?
Always.
To the audience. So being lazy and always looking for a shortcut, as you can see, I'm making these tentacles here. And the problem with tentacles, especially with sculpting tentacles, is to convince them to keep the shape, because you have to put them down and be either quick or too late, because it either is too hard or too soft. And when the putty is too soft, it will always fall down.
Yeah.
So you want to have floaty tentacles in the air.
Can you maybe hold it closer to your camera and I can make the screen a little bigger so people can see? Yeah, that's a good place for it. A little lower. Bring it closer to your body. Yep, right there. Yeah, a little higher, away from your body. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, yes, you got it. And can you just like, whoa, oh, that's so cool. Can you just like give it a little spin? Oh man, it's so cute. Wait, what is this again? What cell is this?
Muscle.
God, it's beautiful, Simon.
Thanks.
So, sorry, you were giving your tip.
Yeah, my tip is if you are lazy, for example, to get this curve, it would never stay in that shape because eventually gravity would pull it down while it's curing, even though it's already a little bit set. But what I do is I hold the thing upside down and then run a thin coat of super glue on the downside of the shape, and the super glue will be almost not visible afterwards, but it will give the whole thing enough structure to rest on. So this is still soft, but the super glue on the underside of it gives it enough stability so it can get solid, and afterwards it's good to paint.
Cool. Good tip.
So that you can, this way you can get your things floaty.
That's a really good tip. The
Yeah,
other
because
option
I
is
started.
to try and put a wire inside, but that's never super easy.
Oh, that never
It
works.
doesn't. It cuts its way out.
Those wires make me mad.
The
And
only
people who do that do that as well.
the only way I've had it work is wrapping like a carrot of green stuff around a wire, rolling it through the tentacle roller, and then bending it slightly. Not a lot, but like kind of curving it by pulling and turning the wire. But if you do too
Yeah.
much with it, it's a nightmare.
There's this I think he's on YouTube as well. I just see him on Instagram. This what's it called? Little Oddities. The dude who sculpts little things and puts them in the little glass containers.
Oh, maybe I know that.
And he's using, I don't know, some sort of he sometimes bakes things, but not always. I'm not sure what material he's using, but he does those things where he takes a wire and bends some stupid putty around it, and it looks so good. Makes me angry because I always wonder how can you have it in that position and stay there.
Oh, one thing that I want to make sure I mention on the stream that I didn't mention earlier is that I'm currently working on a video about different types of putty. Because in the interest of not getting angry, instead getting even, if green stuff's going away, we need another option. Let's see if I can do this. Can I do this the easy way? Okay, getting a little bit of vertigo here or something as I reposition my camera. This is a bad idea. Okay, look over here. There's like little bits of putty, and like this one is green stuff, and this one is epoxy sculpt, and this one is Tamiya quick type, and this is Tamiya smooth type, and that's magic sculpt, and this is Milliput superfine white. God, I hate Milliput. Is Vermis still here? Ugh, Milliput. Blech. Anyway, so I'm gonna do these tests and stuff, and I'm gonna do a video where I go through the putties and the ostensive. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. My rough goal was to try and see if any of these putties measure up to green stuff for the properties that we like green stuff for. And yeah, that's going to be like the focus of the video. But the cool part so far is that I have a lot more respect. Well, the thing is I haven't sculpted anything yet. These are just tests where like I mixed up the putty and I made like a long skinny piece for it so that later on I can like test how like flexible it is, because like, spoiler alert, this is the green stuff piece, and look at it bends a lot. It's pretty bendy, which is what we want more of from the green stuff replacement. Whereas this is like Tamiya smooth type. It doesn't bend at all, and it will probably... Oh, it broke. There we go. So anyway, tests like that is what I want to do. And then I also was doing like a test for like how long each putty would take detail for. I did a really weird system for that, but whatever. And then I ran out of time, but whatever. So I'm gonna review those, but then I'm also gonna do a thing where I'm gonna like sculpt a random thing that I've sculpted. Like I'm gonna sculpt like some Tyranid armor plates because I sculpt that all the time. I'm gonna repeat that with all the different putties to see how I feel actually sculpting with them. But
For science.
From this experience, I'm very happy with Magic Sculpt. Magic Sculpt was even just like these little tests that I did. It already felt way cooler than Epoxy Sculpt. So I'm hoping this is the beginning of a beautiful relationship with Magic Sculpt.
In what regard? Was it
It's
better?
less soft. It like with epoxy putty, when you start using it, it like if you like press into it, it can like deform and stuff, and it doesn't have much resistance. Magic Sculpt had more resistance, so it's a little bit more like epoxy clay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to see how I feel about it, but initially, like just playing with it and mixing it up and just like feeling the texture of it, it felt really good. But now I need to actually try and sculpt things because I was only just like mixing it up and seeing how long it stayed stable for. So that's not really a very intense test.
Interesting. Let me put it that way. Interesting, because I used Magic Sculpt before you introduced me to epoxy
Oh,
sculpt.
okay.
And I like epoxy sculpt better.
Why is that?
Because from what I recall, especially pretty much what you said, that Magic Sculpt is more clay
Yeah.
than epoxy sculpt.
Yeah.
And epoxy sculpt was closer to green stuff, that you get those rounded shapes in. And in epoxy sculpt, it in Magic Sculpt, it was more like oh yeah, you don't get so easy organic shapes from it.
Interesting.
But
I'll have to see.
yeah, I'm really curious what you think about it, because now it has been a long time since I used Magic Sculpt.
Yes.
And I'm kind of doubting what I experienced. Like, I don't know that.
You're a
When
different
did you
sculptor
show
though
me?
now, right? Like you've had a lot more experience.
Yeah, that will measure in as well, probably. Yeah. I should get some and try it out at some point, just for science.
Yeah, I foolishly thought it was made in Europe, but apparently it's made in the United States. Someone said allegedly there could be two Magic Sculpts. There's like Magic Sculpt, all one word, and then Magic Sculpt, and I don't know.
And 2 words?
I need to fix this. One is one word and one is 2 words. The one I have is 2 words. I had no idea.
Okay.
Allegedly, there might be another one that's just all one word, Magic Sculpt. Okay, so I like.
Yep.
You have convinced me that I did make progress on this, even though I cut pieces away. So Symbio said 22.5. Diana said 28. 28 feels a little too high. 22.5 feels a little too low. What are we, like 24% or something?
Yeah. Go with
I'm
20.
going to have to go in and do a little bit of sculpting to fix this up, but whatever. All right, so that's it. 22% done on this DominaNid. We got a little rider guy who goes in here.
So no change.
No, it's 22. Wasn't it 22 last
No,
time?
that's where you started. That's where you have been last time.
Yeah, I said 24, didn't I? Didn't I just say 24?
No, 22.
Okay, I screwed up. 24. I meant to say 24.
Good. Good man.
The progress is 24. And thorough. I was really hoping that I was going to get some Magic Sculpt and mix it with the green stuff tonight, because I haven't done that yet, but I guess I was too busy whittling and chatting with you dudes. But here's where we're kind of at with this dude. It's got a gun that goes here. It's got a cool... It's not a dude, it's a lady. Cool throne piece that goes back here. Got some Forward arms look like this. And we're going to keep going from there. All right, dudes, I think I'm going to call it because I got to go figure out dinner with Nora.
Yeah.
And Simon, you said you were
Yeah.
tired, but you're like going strong, man.
Yeah, that's what always happens. It's when I catch the flow and start doing things, that's when the tired goes away and I could sit here until tomorrow.
Well, glad we can keep you moving. That thing looks really
yeah.
cool, dude. You're doing an amazing job.
Thank you. I'm really happy that I got these, because I just need to stick a couple of those tiny tentacles to this, and then I have 2 muscle cells done, and that
Good.
brings me close to finished. Last thing, you know the dude, what's his handle on Instagram, Chinook or something like that? From
Chinook. Oh.
the drawer. You have posted his commission.
Oh yeah. Shubnuts. I think, isn't it Shubnuts?
Yes. Yeah. And he has done some art for Hemorrhage. And I've seen that today, and I was inspired by that, and I wanted to have those little, not tentacles, but you know, these weird little fleshy things that go up somewhere. And yeah, I just wanted to give this dude a shout out because he's having a pretty cool own setting himself. He is doing a Cursed West, some grimdark western setting.
Cool.
That apparently got people excited, and he does amazing art for it. So yeah, that's where I got the idea from, to make these little pokers here that stick up in the air.
They look really cool. I really like them. Should make this bigger.
Yeah. Thanks.
Do you want to like give it one more glamour shot on the little cam?
So these are the 2 dudes. The 2 cells. Is it here? Is it
Well,
good
yeah,
here?
it's great. That's perfect. Yeah, the little sticky uppies are really neat. Oh god, they look so good. Sorry, what are the gray tentacles from? Zinch pink horrors? Still have
Oh
those?
yes.
Oh man. Oh, such good tentacle eating in a pink horror kit, man. Games Workshop ever redoes that kit, we're screwed. Oh, making me want to do more mandrakes. Remember my creepy mandrakes where I stole your mouth idea?
Yes.
Oh, these are so
And the
cool.
great thing about those is that I still have the mouth parts left over.
Oh, amazing. Oh, also, Diana, thank you for reminding us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this if you think people are going to like it. You can support this channel on Patreon. You can support it by sending us a super chat. You can support it by going over to Fenris Workshop if you live in Canada and buying some miniatures from them or paints or whatever the heck else is in there. And you can also support the channel by going over to Ramshackle Games and buying my original Alien scenery that Curtis cast up for me. There's a link to it in the description below. Radon says, love those cells, Hydra. Diana says they're wonderful. Tom says, good night. Have we all clicked like? How do I find out how many likes are viewers? Why does it not show me?
Oh no, I haven't clicked like.
Oh, you monster. Get on it.
Oh, there you go. Now it's 4, at least on this side of the world.
Should be able to see my like. Maybe it's because I've got my window.
Oh, you can also
viewer
hype
activity.
this, right?
On over here.
Why cannot hype it?
Oh. Why can't you hype?
You need to hype this. If you're seeing this afterwards, you need some word to drop in the comments.
Yes, if you're watching this after the fact, the word you should drop in the comment is Flynnhammer. What should they say? Flynn, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm just like the primes.
There you go, primes. Or if you're a fan of Beast Wars like me, you can be a real trooper, and what you can drop in the chat is, that's just prime. kind of works for both
Ooh.
things. Oh, Diana says 11
Or
likes.
just put a
Why can't
prime
I see
number.
the likes? Sorry, Simon.
What?
Oh, I thought you were going to say something. Okay, let's wrap it up here. Oh, that's weird. Let's wrap it up here. Thank you all so much. Have yourselves a lovely weekend. I hope you have a lovely week ahead and you have some creative things on your plate. I hope to do some more hobby stuff this weekend. We'll see. Although I also hope to play Expedition 33, which, damn, that game. I'm not very far. I'm just at the Gestrel Village, if anyone has played this Expedition 33. But I've been listening to the music in the background, and I just got to the song called, what is it? Une vie pour t'aimer or something like that? Ateme? Une vie ateme? And it was like, oh my god. It's like one-winged angel Sephiroth battle level music, and it just like blew a smoking hole in my head. It was amazing. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Flynn, for being so patient and for being on the stream with me. I hope you guys have a great weekend.
I hope you do too.
And we look forward to speaking to you again. And maybe, I don't know if I'll have a Prime yet in 2 weeks. We'll see. Maybe I'll have a Prime in 2 weeks to talk about. And we can all talk about what we think about the Prime. Now I feel like I should buy one and send one to Simon just for shits and giggles, but that might be a bit much. He's just going to take the mouth and put it on something.
Yeah. Save it for something good.
All right, I'll save it for something good. Like another Lictor.
Woohoo!
All right, thank you both so much. Thank you to everyone in the stream chat. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.